Our self is like a tangled web weaving itself in the vast expanse of our minds, shaping and reshaping itself especially through encounters with the profound mysteries of life. As we navigate the labyrinth of our existence, certain events unfurl before us, forcing us to confront the very essence of our being. Have you ever felt like you were in a face-off with yourself? You know, those moments when you question the very essence of who you are. It turns out, these internal clashes are triggered by a myriad of events that drowse the deep waters of our existence. More often than not, we find ourselves entangled in moral dilemmas, serving as a catalyst for a re-examination of our innermost self. In daily life, choosing between honesty and sparing someone's feelings, deciding whether to prioritize personal values over professional obligations, balancing work demands with friends and family time, can often feel like navigating a moral labyrinth. Such challenges to our conscience can spark a reconsideration of who we are. But can you maintain your true self, even in the face of a moral dilemma that compels you to choose between unjust alternatives? Is morality an inherent aspect of the self, or do we simply rearrange its moral constituents based on circumstances? Do you consider yourself morally upright? Moral dilemmas test the boundaries of our values and ethics, urging us to redefine our sense of self in the context of these moral quandaries. There are times when life throws us into an existential crisis. When reaching a certain age, when losing one's faith or facing challenges in your relationship, when being lonely, all of them can lead to a pervasive sense of meaninglessness, prompting us to reevaluate our purpose in life. People grappling with an existential crisis display a more profound dedication to self-awareness than those who merely drift through life with existential indifference. Is this dedication a revelation of the self, or a desperate attempt to cling to its perceived moorings amidst the storm of uncertainty? These crises of meaning force us to stare into the abyss and contemplate our place within it. Some of us, although rather less probable, go through life without facing moral dilemmas nor existential crises. However, in the end, everyone will have an encounter with mortality, the stark realization of our finite existence. People who've stared into the face of death tend to reassess their beliefs about what happens after we depart this world. Similarly, the loss of a loved one can steer a greater inclination towards believing in life after death. These moments shatter the illusions we carry about our identity, jolting us out of complacency and nudging us to ponder the boundaries and limitations of our own identities, to ask the bigger questions of existence. Does this experience solidify or dissolve the concept of the self? Does it point towards an expanded understanding of the self, reaching beyond mortal boundaries? Or does it draw us closer to defining the self within temporal limitations? Every internal battle might just be one of these pivotal moments leading you towards a greater understanding of the multifaceted being that is you. When faced with life's obstacles, what are you really striving for? Is it the pursuit of a more authentic and self-aware existence? A quest to unravel the depths of your being? Or is it perhaps the desire to organize the chaos of events and activities into a coherent and meaningful narrative? Or is it none of those?